Hi guys, what's going on? I am just sitting at the hospital. Flippin Daddy just went in for an MRI on his leg. He hurt his leg Saturday, and so I'm just waiting for, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes, and then he should be back out. Hi, Kathy. If you guys were at my auction on Saturday, you were there and witnessed him coming home with his injury. Thanks for the thumbs up right off the bat. Thanks. It is a dark and gloomy day in Michigan. Look at that. Although the trees are beautiful. Hi, Jen. The trees are beautiful. It is cold. It is freezing cold in Michigan right now. Oh my gosh. I just noticed the most oh, geez, I almost dropped you. The most gorgeous butterfly. Check this out. Artist Tony Lee coming out, going out. Look at that. If it were a sunny day, that would be gorgeous. I'm such an art nut. Oh, if it were a sunny day, oh, I almost tipped over. Might want to keep my fat butt off that little skinny furniture. So, Tom just went in. He'll be about 45 minutes to an hour. And so I thought, I'd go live. Plus, I'm not doing an auction tonight. So, because I have absolutely no idea when we're going to get home. And when we leave here, we have to stop at the store, pick up some groceries, pick up some kitty food. I'm going to pick up something to eat. And it'll probably be like 7 before we get home. So there's just no way I can have an auction tonight. And honestly, hey, Copper State. Thanks, baby. Hi, honey. How are you? Aren't you beautiful? You just, even behind your mask. Have a good night. Bye, baby. Just me talking to strangers again. No big deal. And to be honest, I have had a freaking migraine for over 48 hours. And it's just horrific. We were at the doctor's all day Monday. We had to go to immediate care. Guys, if I miss your message, I'm really sorry. He injured it Saturday. That's all I'm gonna say. He injured it Saturday. And hi, Michelle. Thanks. It's nothing serious. Like, hi, Steven. Thanks for all the prayers, guys. It's nothing like he's going to have his leg cut off or anything. No, it's nothing like that. He just wasn't being as careful as he should be. And he hurt the back of his left calf. And he has not been able to walk on it. So, and it's hard. I kind of gave him a hard time Saturday. just because he was acting a fool, and it was in the middle of my auction, and I was really concerned, but I didn't want to show it, and so I kind of griped him out, and then I felt really bad about griping him out, and um, yeah, and then there's that. So it is what it is. But he got 3 days off work, which will include tomorrow. And then he's probably going to end up having to go on short term because Lisa's here. Oh, maybe Copper State is Lisa. I'm not home, so I can't write your name on my desk. Yeah, well, here's the thing, Michelle. We have accident coverage. So if he goes on short-term disability, I think his accident coverage will pick up. And it'll probably cover his MRI, either pay us for his MRI or at least cover the MRI and the x-rays and all that kind of stuff. At least when I had Affleck, that's what it did. But I have got an entire pile of jewelry to process that I haven't had a chance to process. And it's not that he requires that much energy or watching or anything like that, but I feel like I've been disabled for 2 days. This headache has just been, it's had me down. So I did a bunch yesterday. I didn't have a chance to finish all my shipping, and I did most of the rest of it today, but my mail came this morning, and we didn't make it out of the house in time to, it takes me longer to get him up in the truck, because we have that lifted truck. But, and I got muffler work. Third time I've ever had to do work on my car in the 10 years I've had it. I strongly suggest getting Suzuki's because they're very, very dependable. But there's a rattling, like a metal on metal rattling when I brake, and it's just a bracket. This was Friday. Tom looked at it under the car a little bit Friday, and I haven't had a chance to take that back in, so we have to drive the truck. And so yeah, I love that truck. The only thing is getting up into it. Sometimes that's a little hard, but yeah, Jen, I think he tore something. I don't think it's a matter of it going away. He did something to it. It's not a pulled muscle. It's nothing like that. At first I thought he probably just pulled a muscle, right? Because all men are babies when they get hurt. They're not like us women. It's like 5 o'clock here in Michigan now, so everybody's leaving, so you're going to hear a lot of traffic. But I really thought that's all it was, but no, it's a lot worse than that. So yeah, he's getting an MRI, and his job, he's on his feet all day, so he can't go back to work, which is going to throw my work schedule completely off. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. No door dashing this week, because I don't DoorDash by myself. I DoorDash by myself one time, and I found myself 2 situations where I wasn't comfortable. And I'm comfortable around anybody, but I wasn't comfortable. So we're not doing that. And so what else is going on? Yeah, I got a ton of jewelry just in today. some beautiful stuff. Oh my goodness, beautiful stuff. Hi, Carol Ann. That's okay. He'll be all right, you guys. It's nothing serious. It's compared to what so many people in this world are going through, it's nothing serious. Clay's doing absolutely phenomenal, thankfully. Thank the Lord. His COVID was a very, very mild case. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is one of the shirts I forced my husband to buy me when he made me wet my pants at the restaurant. Thank you very much. Because he had me laughing so hard. But yeah, I got, I can't even remember because I didn't really look at it that close. I was kind of like, oh, okay, and put it in its spot, and I have to process it and test it and all of that. But guys, I am having an auction Thursday with Kristen, designs and do-overs, and it's going to be designer purse and wallet and keychains and doodads and stuff like that. So we are doing that on Thursday. I may throw some jewelry in there, like a piece of jewelry with a bag or something like that. But that's going to be fun. And that's Thursday at 6. So that's not going to be canceled or rescheduled or anything like that. So we'll still be doing that one. And of course, Saturday's auction. So, and that's when you'll get to see all the gorgeous jewelry. There's some really nice pieces in there. Some really cute pieces in there. Just looking at all the red leaves that are out there. I never get out of my house. COVID's just made me, oh no, sound is out. If you can hear me, put a 1 in there. All the free roaming cattle? Are you serious? I would take a cow or a bull in a heartbeat, man. Come on into my backyard. I'll process you. Although Tom's never processed a bull. He's only processed deer, so I don't know. I'm sure we could figure it out. But I'm so tired. It's like I can't get enough sleep. I don't know if migraines do that to anybody else, but they sure do it to me. Let me tell you what. I feel like I could fall asleep right now. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Tuesday. I'm sorry I can't do my auction tonight, you guys. Well, actually, no, I'm not sorry because it would be painful for me to do it. You guys have seen me do auctions with migraines before. It's not pretty. But I want to get back in my office and play with my jewelry. Yeah, Dolly, me too, right? But the only problem is you don't know what's in that meat. Oh, I bet, Carol Ann. I bet it is. You know, my dream, this is my dream, and it includes every one of you, even in Canada. I would like to own an RV, just a little one, or even a Class B. Your guest tomorrow has a pig. Interesting. And then travel around the country, right? And just stop and see everybody. Spend a couple days with this person, a day with this person, a couple days with this person, an afternoon with this person, whatever their schedule allows, you know. Definitely go bust in on Deb and Lee, since they busted in on us for a weekend. It was fun, though. It was really fun. Um, and just visit people and get to meet all of my YouTube family, all you guys that I love so much. You know, we were going to have a hobby farm once. If we would have not taken over Tom's childhood home when after his mother passed away, we were going to have a small hobby farm consisting of a couple of goats because I love goat cheese, a Jersey cow, and I was going to make soaps and all kinds of stuff, a bunch of chickens, and just whatever else trips my trigger. I really, 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 if we would have had a pond on the land, I really, really wanted to get a capybara. Which, if you did, you just got goats? Oh, wow, nice. If you know anything about capybaras, they are the largest rodent in the world, but they're so gentle and loving. But they keep themselves in water like 16 hours a day, so they're constantly in water. But I just love them. But we're not doing any of that now. That decade has passed. I'd love to live by somebody that has all of those animals so I can go and play with them and take care of them and not have to own them. I'd love to have a horse, but they're so expensive. Horses are so expensive to maintain. People don't realize it's not just the hay or the feed, but you have to have their hooves maintained, and the same with goats and cows. You've got to have their hooves and stuff maintained. Hey, Wes. Hi, Rachel. Sorry I missed your auction yesterday. He's going to be okay. I was sleeping. All I did yesterday was sleep. I did some shipping when we got home from the doctors, and I was just conked out. And I'm exhausted now. But it's emotionally difficult to see the person that you care so much about suffer and hurt and all of that stuff. But yeah, don't forget, guys, Thursday is my auction with Kristen on my channel. That is going to be so much fun, you guys. That Dooney and Burke I bought for myself, I'm going to auction that off. That coach I bought for myself, I'm going to auction that off. And I have a bunch of other leather purses and whatnot. Some are designer, some aren't. They're just super cute that I never listed. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun auction. I'm laying down. There's somebody else on the other side of the window looking at me. And she waved. I waved. Hi, Leticia. How are you, sweetie? I hope you're well. You know, when you're on a couch, why not lay down, right? This is something Tom would crucify me for. Don't do that. But there's nobody here. If there wasn't a crack in the frosted glass, she wouldn't have seen me. I didn't understand that message. If I'd have watched the auction, I probably would have understood that message. Oh, maybe on set of one of your makeup jobs, that would have been cool. When I was in disputes, right? I had a dispute, believe it or not, for alpaca semen. Yep. Whether it was viable or not. And I always think to myself when I hear alpaca jacker offer, because that was our joke in the office about the alpacas, alpaca jacker offer. And then I had a $60,000. I mean, I was in the business a long time, but I had a $60,000 dispute for worms. I have been better. I got to get my med. I have to get my med schedule back on track. So what happens when you are caring for somebody else, you forget to take care of yourself. Oh yeah, I've had disputes for all kinds of stuff. Alpacas are, believe it or not, alpacas are a big business. Alpaca semen is a big business. And there's a lot of steps involved, let me tell you. And earthworms, right? For fishing, worms, $60,000 dispute for worms. I won. I won every case that I filed with Visa or MasterCard anyway. That's why both Visa and MasterCard offered me jobs at their corporate headquarters. And if the kids hadn't been in school, I probably would have taken it. I'll show you my view. I probably would have taken it. That's who waved at me. She's looking at me right now, but I'm going to pretend like she's not. Because she's probably going, who's she talking to? What is she doing? Why is she laying on the couch? Why not? Because I can. Let me see. What were some of my other funny disputes? I can't think of any. See, my headache is better just being with you guys and talking to you guys. Those are just the two. It's been so long. Those are just the two that stand out to me. I don't, well, one was for boulders, great big boulders, like the size of, if you've ever been to a Target and they have those great big round red things in the front of Target. I had a dispute for, was it 25,000 or 23,000, something like that, for, I can't remember how much it was for, boulders for decorative purposes, just like 20 ginormous boulders for decorative purposes. I won that one too. Nothing else. Oh, we used to have people try and dispute gambling. Couldn't do that. I had a guy try and dispute an escort service. That happened 2 or 3 times. And you know what's funny? Is now that I'm thinking of it, they alleged that they were drugged and they didn't know what they were doing. And like these people would like run their entire credit card up, right? And now that I'm thinking about it, Jennifer Lopez made a movie called Hustlers about doing just that. So I wonder if they were victims of that. But you couldn't dispute hookers. Hookers were not disputable because it was an illegal activity. You know, like services not rendered. Like they would ask for a specific request and the lady in waiting wouldn't provide that service. Shop Goodwill Jewelry. I like Shop Goodwill Jewelry. I get Shop Goodwill jewelry. It's not my only source of jewelry, but you get a lot of crap off there too. A lot of stuff that they say is sterling and is not. There's a lot of work and maintenance along with Shop Goodwill jewelry. Just so you guys know that. You can get some really good deals on there. And, if you're very mindful of when the auctions end and you're ready to fight. But a lot of what you get, I would say probably 40% of what you'll get from there will not be silver or won't be the stone they say it is. Or they'll say it's gemstones, but it won't be gemstones. And so there's a lot of fighting with them back and forth to get them to send you, because a lot of times they won't. They won't send you a label to return it. And if you file a dispute with them, then they'll cancel your account. Then you can't get anything from them. So it's like, okay, is it worth fighting for? Do I just eat this $17 or whatever? But I've gotten a couple of really beautiful pieces, custom pieces, like, I provide that shopping service where I'll shop for you guys. And I've gotten a couple pieces off there for some personal shopping clients. And they've just been really beautiful. And people have been happy with them. And they checked out to be what they were supposed to be. But you have to be very, very mindful. It's not easy by any means. It's not easy by any means, guys. If you buy jewelry off a shop, goodwill.com, to resell, it's work. That's what I got in today, was some jewelry from shopgoodwill.com, but it's a gamble. Yeah, I have to lay down. That's funny, Jen. I love you so much. So proud of you. Words cannot express how proud I am of you, Jennifer. What I wrote in that post on your Facebook page, I meant every single word about it. The strength that it takes, and how you should be so proud and post how many months every single month. Because anybody with an addiction, I come from a very addictive family. Hi.
Hi, you're taking it easy, aren't you?
I am. I'm live on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm just chilling. I gotta wait an hour for my husband, so why not, right? Why not be inappropriate? I'll own it. Oh, thanks, Leticia. I think about you too, babe. They're gone now, so I don't have to worry about it. If it hadn't have been for Flippin Daddy, I'd have been a raging alcoholic, because, I drank beer growing up, my whole life growing up, and that's all right, honey. No, baby, it's okay. You're all right. I was taking care of Flippin Daddy anyway. It's all right. So I was already talking about our auction on Thursday, Kristen. So everybody's going to come Thursday, 6 o'clock, and see all our fancy handbags. That's going to be fun, having an auction for handbags and wallets and stuff like that. That's going to be awesome. I still have to get mine out. I've got some really pretty leather handbags. And I've got some Anne Klein canvas bags and stuff like that. And a Victoria's Secret great big black bag. That's a nice one. I've got a Chloe bag I carried for quite a while without knowing how expensive they were. But yeah. What were we talking about? I don't remember what we were talking about. before I got interrupted. I don't remember. We're having pizza tonight. I'm going to be bad and have pizza tonight because I hardly ate yesterday and I hardly ate the day before. And I didn't eat Saturday until after my auction. So we're going to stop and get pizza on the way home. Whenever he gets done. Whenever that should be. And then stop at the store. Stop at the store first. Because I want my pizza hot. I want my cheese gooey. I've been doing pretty good with my diet. Except I haven't been eating enough. We went and saw The Last Duel at the movies. Was that Friday? Did they kick you out?
Wrong room.
Oh.
Right in the street.
It was really good, you guys. I don't know if it's still playing or not. Hi, Joycey. How are you, baby? Oh, he screwed up his leg, baby. Bye, Leticia. I love you, honey. Oh, alcoholism, yeah. So, like, you know, I drank freely growing up. And when my husband and I, we got our first apartment right after, we got engaged in October on my 18th birthday. And then we moved into our apartment in December. And I was 18, but I was drinking like a case of beer. Bush Light, that's the beer I liked. I was drinking a case of beer like every 2 days. You know, maybe 3. But I just drank it like you'd pop a can of pop. I'd pop a can of beer and just drink. And he said, this is ridiculous. I didn't realize you drank as much as you do. And I said, well, what's the big deal? So he called all of my family. He even called some of his friends and said, if Kelly comes over, don't give her a beer. Don't let her drink. If she asks you to buy her beer, don't buy her beer. She's cut off. And I don't know how long. I went like almost a year without drinking. He stopped drinking. We didn't drink when we went out. Back then in the 80s, you could drink when you went out. People would serve you. And I didn't drink for a long time. I think probably until I was 19. And then, you know, he let me start drinking again. But it was not like it was before. So, yeah, I would have totally been a raging alcoholic like the rest of my family. We're just a bunch of functioning alcoholics. Well, I'm not an alcoholic, but entire family can drink everybody under the table. That's why I say it takes so much to get me drunk, and unless it's hard liquor, because I don't drink hard liquor, but yeah, that's why I had to have all those talks with Clay about be careful, son, because we're predispositioned to tolerate alcohol. And you will be able to tolerate alcohol, just like me. And, well, we never kept it in our house when the kids were growing up. Clay was, I think, 1.5 years or something, and we were driving down Stadium Drive, and he saw a Bush Light billboard. He goes, beer, Mama's beer. And I looked at him and I go, yeah, that is Mama's beer. And I looked back and I thought, my kids aren't growing up the way I grew up. And I looked at my husband and I said, that's it, no more alcohol in the house. And he's like, yeah, right. And we never kept alcohol in the house until the kids were, Clay had moved out and Paige was a junior or senior, and she didn't drink anyway. So I didn't have alcohol in the house that whole time. I'll never forget though. Um, I was sitting at the coffee table playing solitaire, and Clay had stopped over. And he goes, "What you doing, Mom?" And I said, "I'm just playing solitaire." And he counted the bottles of beer that were on the coffee table. And I had just been sitting there, and Tom had just been bringing me another beer or whatever. Every time he'd get up, I'd say, "Grab me a beer, babe." Okay. And I had bought a 12-pack. And he says, "Mom, how long is it taking you to drink these 9 bottles of beer?" And I said, I don't know. And Tom says, "About 2 hours." And Clay says, "Mom, I wouldn't even have thought that you had been drinking." I said, "Well, this is why I tell you. You know, we are predispositioned to hold our liquor." See, my thing, Jen, I don't know if you drank hard liquor or your thing was drugs or what, but I've never done drugs. I smoked pot, not until I met Tom, and it was not a lot, but um but yeah, I've never. My mother always told me, because I'm allergic to some medications, and she always told me drugs would kill me. Best thing you could probably tell your kids, because keeps them from doing drugs. My husband wasn't a druggie either, so neither one of us have experience with that. I went to my cousin's who lives in Chicago. He and I both did. I don't know if I was 18 or 19, or I don't know how old. It was before we were married, because we got pregnant right away after we got married, a couple months later. And they brought out a tray of Coke and offered us some, and I was like, no. And he was like, no. And it was the first time I'd ever seen it. I'm like, no, thank you. Could you imagine if I was coked up or something? I'd probably be really hyper. I'd probably say and do inappropriate things. Like, oh my goodness, what would happen if I said and did inappropriate things? Too poor to buy anything but food? That's funny. Mixed drinks and drug painkillers. You know, I don't know. I do understand how people get addicted to painkillers, and I don't. Like, I can take, I used to take a lot of Vicodin and stuff for pain, and then one day I took it, and it, like, made me very productive. I wouldn't say hyper or gave me a buzz or anything, but it took care of my pain, but it also, like, gave me an energy boost, and I thought, that's probably not what is supposed to happen. So I stopped taking it, and my doctor asked me why I just stopped taking it, and I said, and I told him why, and he says, "Well, thank you for your honesty." And so I didn't start taking it again until it turned to Norco, when they went when they took out, I guess, what was supposed to be the addictive part or something. I don't know. But I know people that take Norco. They take Norco for pain, and they say, well, it doesn't work on my pain, but it makes me not care that I'm in pain. And I'm like, you're taking it for the wrong reason. You're getting high off it. You know, you shouldn't be taking it. But, who am I to judge, you know? What are you peeking at, Wes? My bra right there? My bra? Well, it has been 40 minutes, guys, and they said 45 minutes to an hour, so I should probably get off here so I can be inside when he gets done. So I am going to jump off here. Oh, yours wasn't prescribed? Oh, but honey, you're clean now. You're strong. You know, you're Wonder Woman. You can do anything, you know? You know, you say no. And that's the most incredible thing anybody with an addiction can do is say no. I wish I could say no to certain foods. I know I'm so proud of you. I am very, very proud of you. Because I know what that feeling is like. It's tough. Hi, honey. I'm live on YouTube, sorry.
Huh?
I'm live on YouTube, sorry.
I can't hear you.
I said I'm live on YouTube.
You go in and check in. I gotta have a MRI.
Yep, right here.
I don't have no bag. They got me. I hope they have that.
All right, guys, I'm going to go because Flippin Daddy's probably going to be getting out soon. So I will talk to you guys later. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah. I'll see you guys Thursday at 6 p.m. with Kristen, Designs and Do-Overs. Look, I don't have a chin. Oh, look, I'm so beautiful. Okay. Thursday, 6 o'clock, guys. It is going to be fun. I'll see you then. Bye.